What's going on? So this is just gonna be a quick video. I had an idea for a shoe storage kind of thing. It'll be super cheap and super easy. So I feel like I just want to make a video on it, and people can try it out, and it can be an option that's out there if people want to. So basically, the idea is, I'll just show you. So all you need is a few screws, maybe a drill if you don't have one. You can even do this with nails and a hammer. And a 2x4, or however much you wanna. Depends how much you wanna do. I'm gonna do one strip, and so I'm gonna be using one 2x4. It'll make more sense, and you'll be able to figure out how much you need for whatever your situation is as the video goes on. You will also need two 7-inch boards, like 7 inches, that way, 7x1, whatever you want to call it. And those will be going on either side of the 2x4. So basically, to explain it, you're gonna put a 2x4 here, and then there's gonna be a board on top and a board on bottom. And basically, you're gonna be able to slide your shoes right in there, and they're just gonna hang there. You'll see. Okay, so I kind of forgot to record, or I didn't forget, my phone died and stuff, getting the materials, but it's just a 2x4. Let's flip the camera. Just got 2x4, and then this is a 1x8. It's a 1x8, and I think that should be a good. I didn't think about it, but you might want to get a different size than me. So I have like some pretty big feet, to be honest. So like, try to measure it out for yourself with your own shoes. Like, get a few things that are about the same size as this wood, and just stick it in, see if it fits well, if it stays. But this should be a pretty good universal size. I'll show you when it's done, and you should be able to tell for yourself. But basically, make sure I get the right side. I already did one side. Just put a bunch of screws in that way. You don't need nearly as many as I did. I just wanted to make it strong, so one every foot. Having another 2x4 makes it easier. Just screw it. Just set it on top. These are a little bit longer than the 2x4, so just lay it even on both sides. Line it up with line it up this side, make sure it's good on that plane. Line it up this side. Line it up on this side. Grab a screw. I just had this box of screws from an old project, so they're pretty good for this 2.5-inch Phillips head. Drill them in. I would start, do one side, and then go over and do do the other side before you do any in the middle. Just so you make sure you have it lined up. And there we have it. Put a few more screws in. Probably don't need nearly this many, but whatever. I like it to be sturdy. But there you have it. Now all that's left to do is mount this on the wall. Alright, so now I'm gonna get this up on this wall. If you have something like that you can put on either end to help hold it up, that'd probably be best, but I don't know what I would use. Probably be equally use like 2 of these bins. But I'm just gonna put one screw in one end and then kinda grab the other end and hold it up and put a screw in it there, and then put a few more in the middle. Hope that works. So I guess let me try that out. Alright, I got it started. I tried to use this, but I settled on resting it on this. That kind of helped me to get one screw in. Once I got this screw in, it kind of held itself up on this thing. I got that one in. Show you how nice one. If you don't know, you're looking for studs. I'm lucky to be able to kind of see where the studs are based on these little markers. Should be this is like every 16 inches or something like that, maybe more than that. I think these are like 18, 20. I have no idea, but you can check it with either a needle or a stud finder. You know, there's a lot of ways. Look it up. Yeah, you can check it by just putting a nail in it too, seeing if it holds any weight. Just lost my screw. Here, just in case you guys don't know. This one right. Maybe I don't know how to screw it. Get in there. There you go. That thing's just about on there. I might put a couple more in just for safekeeping. I'll show you how it works. So I've got a couple pairs of shoes here. There we go. I was kind of hoping it would work. That's kind of cool. You know, I figured this is kind of the most space efficient way to store shoes, because if you have like cubbies, you know, you never know how big to make the cubby. But this way, it's just the tip of the shoe. I think that's a pretty good way to store them. And you know, you can paint this if you want, or you can stain it. I might take it off the wall and do that at some point, but I like this for now. So, one thing I said, might be cool to get a 12-inch board, and then, you know, the shoes would definitely all fit perfectly, and you could put them as far in as you want, and you would also have a whole shelf on top to put whatever you want. I mean, you can kind of fit shoes there, but if you got the 12-inch, that'd be a lot of storage space. Just a thought.